Yep, we should be going live now. That sounds to be neat. Well then, I'm a bit early, by about a minute or so, because we also have to start ACC up still and actually be somewhat on time here, because there's only 2 minutes worth of practice session configured for LFM minutes. And well, you don't get to actually even drive out technically. They say you should stay on the pits. It's just for joining. So I have to actually be on time for once. My worst enemy being on actually time things. So we're gonna just like launch into AC and gonna also briefly get the LFM password as well. What is annoying about LFM is that it constantly wants to reset the website if you're inactive on the site for like 2 minutes or so. It's really annoying. They should fucking stop that shit. It's really damn annoying. Alright, the server opens in about 40 seconds. There's the session ID, thank you very much, because that's the only thing I want. Alright then, how many sign up? We have 15! Okay, so in the last like 10 minutes or half an hour, like when I went to briefly get something half an hour ago, we were down to like way less. We had like 6 people signed up and now we have 15, so I don't know what's going on there. So we should have flat out car, even though our competitors will not be able to unfortunately see our absolutely awesome creation. So found yet? Well. Also, we will be facing rain, so that's something. Some fun stuff there. The session has been declared live, so I should probably refresh in a second again, and it should have access again to... Should gain access to the server. Yep, there it is. Okay, there's GT4, so I didn't even need to switch the car technically. The GT4 only server. Because if you compete on SGP, everything is a mixed class server. Right. Wet session, as expected. Well then, good luck, mate. Good luck, mate. Well then, I'm gonna, I think, the first time drive in wet conditions with this car. I don't think I've driven it in wet before. So brake pads type 2 on the car, and I'm gonna do, actually, how much pressure do they put in the wet tires in GT4? Okay, 28 PSI and 28.7 on the rears. I mean, you use in GT4 a lot of things in... Somebody hasn't read the rulebook. You're not supposed to drive hard. Yeah. I did see that when I looked at the sign up about an hour ago, that the weather configuration was 47% cloud cover and 20% rain, and then threw it into the weather calculator, and it resulted in like 80% full wet conditions for the race, 10% mixed, and 10% none dry conditions. I don't think we will see dry conditions, according to that. Like, just, I will guess that there won't be dry. But yeah, some people clearly haven't looked into the rules for a moment. I haven't checked if I can escape during qualifying. I think I can. Because let's face it, why wouldn't I be allowed to? But we shall see. Right, so about 28 PSI was suggested to me, but the game, although these are probably actually very high pressures for like very wet conditions, and we might not encounter that wet of conditions. We probably want to slightly decrease the brake power. Brake bias is most likely going to be halfway fine. Yeah. Well, we're having rain. We're waiting right now for it to tick over into actual qualifying, because then we're only allowed to even hit the track.
Green light, give it all you can.
Also, what brake ducts am I running? Yeah, I'm running very open brake ducts. I might want to close them down one click, because this was set up for very hot conditions at when we ran in. Oh, I have way too many HUD elements open. I forgot that I still had this all stuff open. Disable all of that, thank you very much. Okay, drive. Well, now I have less HUD elements. Headlights. This stuff on. Oh, I still have the timing on. Let's get rid of that as well. I don't want to have that. Where's tires up? Radar, automatic pit stop, light indicators, where is it? Ah, lap time, here, disable. But as far as I've been told, the Maserati should be actually pretty decent in wet conditions. We have to see. I mean, obviously you don't have traction control, you don't have any ABS. Mainly the ABS is probably a problem, but actually also a blessing, because well, the ABS can't misfire in wet conditions. And ABS does tend to do that in wet conditions a lot. Fire when it really didn't need to. Right, we have 10 minutes right now anyway in qualifying. Taking about 20 liters into this, which is probably more than enough. Oh god. Yeah, we want a bit more brake bias rewards. This ship did not stop really at all. I think we have a bit high brake bias. Not brake bias, sorry, the... Man, that was a full-on four-wheel lockup. Maybe we do have to drop the brake power a bit for these conditions further than just 90. The wet setup the game gives you for wet conditions runs this car with how much? It's with 88% brake power and 55% forward brake bias, which that part is nuts. Like 55% brake power is just crazy stuff. Like, that stuff is just... no. It will not stop. I've moved to 50%. I think I'm gonna go a bit further back. Okay, that was a bit squirrely on the rear end. Not sure that MUQU driver is a really particularly fast driver, but he's still faster than me, so... guess I'm going very slow. Lamau. Woo! Hello there! When you hit the curbing there, you just get immediate understeer. I mean, it's better than having oversteer there. Let's be frank. Although, understeer is a guaranteed lap bed validation nearly, so I prefer not to have that. He's also marked with an arm sticker, so he's probably not that quick. But you should never judge a book by its cover. Still. There's really only this one braking zone that is really having issues in terms of locking all tires up. No, it's just wet. But I mean, it's ACC, which means there is, it's slightly more damp than damp to, oh my god, we are having the world end here. And all of that is covered with wet as the descriptor. I hope it's that he bins it or something like that. Not that much quicker than him for sure. But abandoning a lap is like so much time loss. Oh fuck, I have to abandon that lap now.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Okay, we have gap behind. But it will mean that we'll start a very slow next lap. Due to having this massive oversteer switch there. And the MUQU actually P2 so far. We have 2 laps to go in terms of time. Tire pressures are definitely on the high side. And also it looked probably way more rainy because the MUQU was throwing spray, so there is that. Oh fuck. Oh come on, please, please, please make the corner. Got a massive front tire lock up there. Interesting enough, the brake bias only goes for rearwards to until we have 49% on the front, so we're kind of stuck as far rearwards as we can already with the brake bias. Sorry for the burping. Oh man, I'm closing back in on him already again. Or am I? I mean, I'm 4 seconds behind. That should be enough, hopefully. Probably a better idea to exit in third.
Yellow flag,
Instead of second that corner. Expect a rear spin mid corner here. Okay, didn't happen this time around. Fourth only. Well, nearly half a second up into turn 1, but dropped time because I had to lift out of the exit. Because the car started understeering massively there. Oh, come on! Shitbox, why the fuck did you suddenly hit understeer there again? I was half a second up in the beginning of the lap and it just completely went away again. Like, what is this bullshit? And we're 1.4 seconds off the pace. I think that is actually doable pace-wise. The problem is I'm just not being lucky here with my laps. Hitting random understeer moments from time to time. It's just not working quite out as I want to. Look at that. Consider that I was half a second up into turn 1 and I've lost all that time that I had there. Come on, come for this corner. think second gear might be a bit too much for wheel spin. Oh no! Ah, massive time loss, fuck! I tried to brave foot it and it just didn't work. Massive time loss there. Carried better speed this time around for this corner.
Yellow flag, be careful. Session is now.
Yeah, not good. I would have had to improve by a second actually to get a position here. The other Maseratis.
Lap time is invalidating. Please try to stay
Funnily enough, the other Maserati, who I think put it on pole in the previous session, well, he's behind me. And that guy put a blistering 2-minute 09, I think a high 2-minute 09 in during the dry session that was the previous, about 2 hours ago. So that guy is really fast, and I'm not actually dropping time to him. Although my terrible laps, in all honesty, were... I don't know how terrible my lap times were. At least the tire pressure was sort of balanced, so I just need to slice some pressures out of them. Really. I might want to close the brake ducts even further. These conditions. So Lynn Anderson, how has he done so far? Because I mean, oh he is. Oh, he wasn't able to put a lap together. It's unfortunate. Better luck in the race then. Oh, 2 seconds now off the pace. There's Seagrave guy who put a decent gap there.
Alright, there is some rain in this session, so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake earlier.
Yeah, thank you. We have 2 minutes 30 to do some final setup adjustments here. We do need probably a bit more fuel in the car. According to the weather radar, we do not expect a stop in rain till the end of the race. So it will get lighter actually, but we won't expect a stop in the rain. So what was actually my fuel consumption there? Could I get some fuel numbers, mate? Yeah, but 2.57 I think. That's the fuel number. 2.57, okay. Okay, well, let's adjust that briefly. Oh yeah, we need to run the math. Okay, it's 30 minutes. What do we take? That's easy. 30 minutes divided by 225, so 215, which is way faster than we probably will go. We actually have a full formation up here. 14, 15, 16, and then, what did I say, fuel consumption wise? I'll just go with 3 liters or so. It's like, let's just take 60 liters, I think. Oh, actually 60 is probably way overkill than I need, but 55, something like that sounds like a decent idea. Because this car lasts, I think, an hour long on 70 liters. That's what I had enough fuel tank for that race, so I think this will consume more.
30 seconds.
Yeah, let's gamble around here with this. So, oh wait, I wanted to do one thing.
20 seconds.
One click out of the brake power. Make it slightly easier to drive. Come on, go off the jacks. So, lights, windscreen wiper. I think on stage 2 most likely is a decent idea. And then move the brake bias rearwards.
Stay single file.
Oh yeah, did I start the engine? No, I didn't. Otherwise I would have RPM readouts on the dash. Because this car has an RPM meter. Which, you know, can be neat for figuring out if your cars are running or not. Reminder to a few cars that turn that thing basically off when you engage the pit limits are when I actually freaking need that meter to judge if my engine is running or not. Yeah, this will be fun. Can tell already. I don't know what the Aston wanted to pull alongside me. Well, we have a few positions that we can make up. However, the main objective in, well, LFM is as a rookie driver to just get 5 clean races in, and that's it. 5 clean races, get the safety rating up to 4. I'm already at 3.5, so that is easy. That should not be much of a problem for us. Don't quite know how they calculate the safety formula, but as long as you don't collide with another car, that is probably helping. The less you collide with people, that's probably something that helps a lot. Don't know if they do it like iRacing style, where you get the safety rating for how many corners you effectively complete without getting incident points, or if they go for something more ACC style. The SA there, where you get safety rating for just for driving around other cars. The problem with ACC system is that you can easily just max it out constantly. It's just a non-issue, and I'm pretty sure I won't accumulate that much SA in if I drive more LFM. Just saying. Okay. Okay. Actually too far forward now already. These guys are like just bolted way too far ahead. Or are they playing a game of like knowing how far you can be ahead till the game gives you penalties for this shit? Let's hope not. Let's stay actually in position. I don't need for once to adjust my brake bias from preheating them. It's neat, I guess. Pretty sure I'm not clear to the left. Spotter, for fuck's sakes. That's close behind me. We've so far been able to defend our position, but we have the McLaren right now behind. And the big question is for us where we brake, and the McLaren is right now in the process of going around the outside of us. He backed out. Okay, we got a bit of a breakthrough upon a few corners of the F1 lap. These guys will slow down way more for the high-speed corners because... Oh, the Aston is gone. Close on following this guy. Well, I have also some objectives here to complete. But yeah, the car is really controllable even when you start building slip. Like, it's so easy to gather it back up. It's insane. It's really clear that how much better we are on like the high-speed corners, but those Caymans can put the power down really early, so there's that. Section is definitely not easy. It's a long race, at least for these treacherous conditions. I say it's a long race, but I'm coming off the back of a weekend with a 24-hour race. This is basically a drop in a bucket. Oh god. Dropped all the time to the Maserati behind. We're still nowhere closer to already passing the Porsche in front. The yellow Maserati is definitely putting some pressure on. He carried a lot of speed there for turn one. Oh fuck. It's a bit fast through there, but I got the car pointing the right way. Snatching off the front right there into this corner. Maserati behind is also under pressure, so that's good for us. Because that means it's
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm not solely under pressure here. It is funny to close in on other cars on the braking zone as a Maserati. Got to gear up in time. This is very tight racing. Oh fuck. Ah!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Messing up. Wait, what? Oh, the Maserati just died. Oh no. I don't think I murdered him. I think he lost it on his own. Because as far as I could judge, he was gone from side by side to drop behind me. But I guess he drove on the exit cup and spun, like I did in qualifying. Top 3 sort of drive all the same pace. Slightly annoying that Porsche is just slightly too quick for me. Minus my arrows already. And 7 from the car in front. Yeah, I would say the track is starting to draw. Ooh. Fuck. Bit too happy on the curb there. Ooh, I nearly eliminated that guy. Ah. Fuck. Being stupid from me. Ah. Amateur. Well, we have dropped back to the other Maserati, so I guess we can resume the fight here. Pain picker. do it in second. Just be careful on the throttle, and you're all good. Okay, the Maserati behind has passed the other Aston. Seems the track is getting faster, it's just I can't find any pace on it. The track is not going faster for me or anyone else. We're approaching halfway at this point. That's a bit wide from the Aston. Seems like I'm not really making any inroads. But I am gapping the other guy behind. My gains on the other cars are just not much at times. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, 20.9. Oh. Messed up turn one there. Aston was like, again, like, just about faster than me. Just out dragging me. For fucking sakes. Really annoying to deal with. Just a smidge faster than me. Yeah, I mean, he just like significantly quicker this time around compared to the last lap. Last lap I was way closer and I had a really good last lap. And my turn one wasn't that terrible. Sure, I lost time, but like not that much. It's just... Oh no! Fuck off! That's what I didn't need. When I suddenly had a fucking light switch moment on my power up. I was feeding it and it didn't apply it for some reason. Great, awesome. This race is just not going well. I'm making too many mistakes, like an idiot. Yeah, this car is prone to making slight errors and the margins are slim. He did a 22 and 3, like how the hell was he dragging me away from me? Thanks for not downshifting, pedal shifters. Gladly appreciate when you do stuff like that. Now I have to also defend from behind, which is great. It's not like I would like to get more positions forward, but no, I'm stuck now defending as well. This lap he suddenly decided to go rapidly quick again. Maybe he actually completes this one and not just... it's so annoying when drivers just suddenly pull time off their ass. You just like left holding the bag. At least the Maserati is going consistent. Like consistently slightly quicker than me, but at least consistent. Yeah, 20.8. I still went faster, huh? Hold on. The gap increased over the lap. Oh, I think what's happening here is that it's... my delta is calculated in dry conditions, not wet. So it is playing up slightly. I'm relying on this thing being laser accurate, and it's not, because we're in wet condition instead of dry, which means gaps will just, but it's constantly going up, which should consistently mean that I'm losing time, right? When in reality I'm gaining. What is that? Like, it makes no sense at that point. He is closing down the McLaren. So that's fun. It would have been nice to be still in front of that McLaren. Hello, brakes. Would you kindly stop trying to spin me out here? Now, engine, don't spin me out. We're under 10 minutes to go, so it's not likely we're gonna gain anything. It's more likely we're gonna lose like 3 positions. Things will be like that. Whoever said the Maserati is great in wet conditions only drove it for about a lap and didn't compare their lap times. That's the very simple conclusion that I've come to. Like, it's not terrible. You can save it, but you still die most likely at least once during a race.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2.
Oh, no wonder actually Aston is drawing away. That's probably the guy that spun out of P3. It's likely what's happening here. It's funny, despite the session, in my opinion, having not been particularly meaningful, the Qualy session, it apparently very much slotted or corrected enough the skill level, somehow still. But I'm very sure that a lot of people did not get actually a representative time in. Due to how treacherous it is. Six minutes roughly to go, and we're 6 seconds behind the next car. That's not looking pretty in terms of making it. I mean, they're fighting now, which could mean we'll get something out of it. Let's face it, I should have avoided spinning like 3 times. Have I spun 3 times? I have spun twice. I don't remember anymore. Maserati directly behind me, so... It sounds like a bit different place right now. There's the Aston for an attack. Guy behind is also the closest he's been in the entire race, so can't dismiss him there either. Ooh, that was close. Don't want to be hit. Alright, but the McLaren has been disposed. Unfortunately, that means no more extreme time losses for them. It's just the McLaren till the end. Back marker there, not sure he will let us by. Well, he lets us by coming into the pits and serving his penalty. For me to run. 3.5 minutes. Likely 2 laps to go, I think. Fuck. Despite my suboptimal line that I had, still gained quite a bit of ground on him, but it's not enough. I have 1 lap to go. We're 3.5 seconds back. It just doesn't look likely. Really have to focus behind. Only if the McLaren makes a mistake we can profiteer of it. I'm carrying quite a bit more fuel than I actually needed. Like 20 liters extra. Ooh, come on, dude. The first close call there. One less spin and I would have had him as well. I have to settle for P6. 1 position lost from qualifying. And my qualifying was already scruffy, so take that for what you will. Well, I would say we've completed race 1 of 5. It should still give us a decent amount of like rating and safety rating, especially in these conditions. I mean, I'm running here with no safety rating into this race, and well, running it probably against some people who have like multiple thousands. So this should give me some decent rating. Anderson crawled his McLaren back home in P10. Not actually terrible. He finished about what, 22 seconds or so behind me. That's not terrible. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid performance there indeed. Oh wait, somebody hadn't finished yet. That was a mess up from me. That's not good. Somebody hadn't finished yet. Technically you're not allowed to type while voice chat, but alright. Forward type because the guy in front of me typed. So yeah. We've been there, we've done it, race done. I'm very sweater through from that. That was very much intense enough for me. But I'm still not quite happy with how the results turned out. I need to follow them, so you should allow me to register the team. Yes. Check over here and oh yeah, it has already boosted my SR by 0.3. I think that's a bit insulting considering I did not make any. Actually, it has already the standings and the server is deep down. Okay, that's interesting. Show results. Where am I? Wait, that's not the right results. Yeah, it's a 7 PM split. But it's not listed on the upcoming sessions anymore. I guess so. I have to, I guess, wait a moment till it shows up in results before server going down. Right then, okay. Yeah, it lost connection to the server, right, okay. Well, then we can start actually setting up AC in the meantime. Then LFM. Can now start switching over to AC. Right then. Is actually lighting sufficient on my pedal cam? It's a good question, I would say. Yeah, I think that's sufficient still. Connected my shifter. So that's one bit done. There's 4 pings on my Discord. Let's check those out while we actually wait. Yes. So then what else? Hey, what the 1,000 Discords over here hasn't made a ping here. Oh yeah, that's those guys announcing that they. No, it's just a stream announcement from them. Not even anything meaningful. It's not the announcement for the event here. I'm gonna host this year's that event that's gonna start in a minute. But I can definitely not attend that on stream. Definitely not. Right then, okay. We are free. My setup. And let's just make sure all the nope, does not work. As usual. Yes. Okay then. Buttons. Shift off works. Good. Good. Online. Favorites. And here, not many people honestly on. Like, it's such a major, like, most people are still hogging on the standard sub instead of looking at the PTP. And that was a public ping they did for that one. So it's like, hey, do you not want to, like, try the new stuff out? It's really cool and all. Let's actually go on with the car that I put in the thumbnail. The Infineon not NSX, sorry, RX-7. Let's go on with that one. Hello, how are you doing, Plog? So wait for AC to finish loading before I can actually do anything, because the game because it sent us once it's done loading, and well, I have to just stay straight for the meantime. Come on. I know you can finish loading in this decade. Please. I beg you. Come on. This is out of like the 2 levels of loading times nearly here. Oh, I think I might understand why nobody's on here, because literally the server list, people on the server list is empty. Literally. So I think the server might be a bit balked. Well, we can still drive around, so I guess I'm gonna do that. Let's drive. And I'm not seeing traffic either, which I think there should be traffic. Oh yeah, nobody sees anything because the automatic game scene switching didn't work. So that's fun. Also, I should close this Discord before I switch scenes. Let's pull up actually the Shutoko project server. Just to make sure we don't run into issues. Right, okay, AC. Could actually briefly check out LFM if it's actually up my results for my race. Yep, there it is. Here we have it. Yep, I do not have any elo. Other guys in front of me finished for about 1.8 or so. I did drop 1 positions there. Yeah, this wasn't particularly as great as I wanted to. Oh, this guy dropped 2 elo points from finishing behind me. Has an SR of 7.1. Is licensed with... Yeah, that's the guy who... hello? Could I kindly scroll? Yeah, he ran the GT4 race at... strength, there was this way lower strength of field that race with 1600 versus 2014, where he raced like an hour earlier and scored 97 rating points for himself there, where he actually won, and I finished in front of him, so that's actually decent. Yeah, what I'm going, well, I did an LFM race. Was the first thing I did tonight. I've done with that already. My cable not getting in my way. And, well, Shutoko Revival Project released an update. A public test branch version. Actually, we can hear the traffic behind. Yeah, there is traffic. What to say? Like, we do have traffic to give us company. And, well, I'm here to check it out. Released today. They added Shibuya. I'll have to go check that out. Okay. And yeah, the LFM race was very wet and was very mediocre of me in the Maserati. I did not perform as well as I would have liked to. Although I did still finish in front of the other Maserati driver who won the previous race, as I just mentioned. Man, this mirror is basically fucking useless over there. Like, you can't see shit out of it. I mean, you perhaps can see something out of this one. I should have probably used a different overlay, just come to think of it, because I don't want this anymore. In the way. But in the mirror is basically your best bet of like seeing jack shit on this thing. Like, god damn. Right, okay. Let's switch back to this. Let's briefly move that thing, switch over to my boat overlay. Should probably do the job. Right, come on. Boom. Except that I'm not getting my chat box. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. Move it slightly up, just in case someone types me in chat. That looks fine. Right then, okay. Test, test. Yeah, I can see you. I've responded to you even. Wait, is my audio working or has nobody told me literally my audio isn't working? Because I did reply to you what is going on tonight. It happened already tonight and everything. Yeah, my audio is working, you're just deaf. Just causing anxiety for me. I just, for no reason, typing test in my chat. Whoa, this thing has a lot of power. Probably want to turn the turbo actually down so I don't die. Apply the throttle. Oh fuck. Ouch. Great, the AI cars are smart as hell heck. The street AI lagged the game. Ah, you wanted to see that the chat up there is working as well, yes. Yeah. How much delayed it was, I see. Yeah, I use normal delay, I don't use like ultra low delay and stuff, just in case, so I can get a bit better encoding quality. Maybe, I don't know. Not sure that works as I wanted to. Alright then. I think that sign said Shibuya on it. Otherwise we're gonna just... Oh, fuck. Otherwise we're just gonna like... Was that Shibuya? I mean there's so many like names that are like Shibagako. Or however the fuck you pronounce that. There's so many things that start with she. You just get confused. Yeah. It's the one that heads down here, but obviously doesn't matter. Hello there. Maybe I need to head this way here. Oh fuck. Yeah, there should be, yeah. What spun me? Like there was nothing. Oh hey, hello AI car. Let me do a 17-point turn briefly. For fucking sakes! Like you, I was just about to be gone and it's like, yeah, this is Shibuya. What is this? The Shutoko Revival Project. Also known as the Tokyo Expressway. Also known as the Wangan. And this is a stupidly complicated project that is recreating this area. Yeah. I guess I finally found where I need to head. Because this area had already existed, this highway section. I'm driving embarrassingly bad today. First in the LFM race, and then today here, because usually I'm better than this. I don't know all the things he said. Well, I should have probably put the link in the description. I was struck for time, really. I've driven here before. Alright, so that's the Alpha Shibuya. Anyway, we're gonna go off here. Yeah, I have. It's just, I think, been actually a hot minute even. Right then, okay. Well, this is a turnaround point still. Or is it? Huh. This is new. There's a lot of new. Okay, can't go there further. Oh! There's another few players. We found the players. But while they're doing drifting and I suck at drifting, so unfortunately I can't do that. Okay, actually I'm supposed to drive on the right hand side of the road. Actually I'm on the right. Here's a bus station, I guess. And this heads. This is the right side of the road. Oh no, actually I'm heading the wrong side up. I think I've got myself lost in terms of which side of the road I need to be on. Most of this... Yeah, I can't get the handle at all of it. Haven't tried so much, but like... not gotten so far. Ah, okay, this here leads... What we effectively have here is just a smaller circle there. Small but sweet area here. Oh, there's a diagonal connection there. Can check out later. Sure, I can jump the curb and try to go up there. Can try that. Definitely can try this. Although there's not much back here. Okay, bye bye. And maybe switch cars because I'm suck at driving this thing. Probably go back to my trusty S2000 or MR2. They have a better power delivery curve than this thing. This just spins me out constantly. Not a fan. Let's exit. Get something easier to drive. I mean, I could try the F40 custom because nobody's really on the server, so you can drive whatever you kind of want to drive. I think I'm gonna go back to my classic Shutoko, the MR2 Shutoko spec. That thing is a really nice car to drive. Really trusty and all. Alright then. I mean, we could do another LFM race technically. It's just that it is, and when actually? About 45 minutes would be that race. I think there's an 11 PM race, and that's all there is. What is there actually? I have to check. Hopefully not as wet as that one, because Christ, I would like Silverstone not completely drowned. It might make it slightly simpler to drive on. Slightly. Christ, this server takes ages to load. Also, I would kindly like my water bottle, but like I'm not able to reach for it. Also, what is of note is that apparently that area doesn't have any... Did I join the correct server? Yeah, UPTP. So yeah, I did join the correct server, but it's like definitely brighter than last time I joined, so that is odd. Sure, that's fine. Can't really change it much. I mean, we could teleport, but we can just drive over there. Although, what we could do is run reverse belt loop. It's a 5-speed gearbox. Man. Yeah, this is much more fun than the RX-7. I haven't driven RX-7s that I like, it's just that one has a terrible power delivery curve. It just comes on like a light switch completely. Granted, yes, this thing probably has less power, this MR2, but like I can actually put it on the road. Okay. Through here. Then we're gonna enter the C1 inner loop and then head back to Shibuya. This way. Although I could say it feels a bit smaller, that update, definitely, than the last one. Last major update I saw. Which is about a year ago, I think. I started playing on Shutoko Radeon project about 1.5 years ago. In January of 2021. Got into playing AC. And then we had only... And that was prior to the... Yeah, what I want to say, like... That was prior to the next area here being added, and that was... that was prior to that way over there being added. That was added, I think, a few months later. Although I don't know how long that thing was in development, probably ages as well. And then they did some obviously minor tweaks here and there, but those take ages from my experience. The tweaks are the stuff that really like kills the speed of a project. You're gonna leave me that. Yeah, for my driving performance from today, I'm really worried about tomorrow in the race. The fact that I've been driving this badly today is kind of just like indicative of me probably having used all my luck up over the weekend. Like, it just got completely drained there. And this is the fun stuff of traffic, of just like flying left and right, left and right. Fuck, that didn't work. And this gives this area a bit more activity over here. Although, still it feels like the lower area of the map has been sort of perpetually kind of neglected, although... I mean, I'm saying also that they did little things. I mean, they polished the AI here completely and set up servers to run with AI. Granted, they didn't create the AI script and everything, but like... They are the forerunners of testing the damn thing. And probably there's also a bunch of people who work on both projects. Oh, hey, hello there. Am I here heading in the correct direction? Probably. It's funny to see the traffic over there driving over the bridge. It was Rampy lead. Oh, I can't head onto that footbridge. Sad. Looking into the alleyways here. Yeah, this is a major bus station here. Oh, sorry. I got lost a bit in the bus station here. And these guys are like obviously enjoying this corner a lot. But yeah, the reason why this is just this small circle here is because of this. I hope I wasn't too much in the way. Let me just pull over and walk away because there's no pedestrians here luckily, so we don't have to deal with that. It probably looks fantastic at night. Would love to see it at night time. So I'm totally a pedestrian. Please let me cross. It's funny actually. This has lights, that walkway, and this one doesn't have any. It's pedestrian crossing. Wait, isn't this actually the? I think it's hard to recognize this infamous intersection here, because I think this is the infamous intersection from Fast and Furious. I think this is the one. Because I was like, no, these buildings look like relatively normal for Tokyo standards, but like, I think this actually is it. Yeah, I have to out myself for not being an absolute nerd. Hello there. I'm totally a pedestrian, waiting to cross the road because there's lunatics driving around. It's not like I'm totally an ML2 sitting on the side, just... Honestly, what we can do, because I'm in VR, although my model will just fly away, is... just get up and look around. Right. Well, somebody has put some culture on this livery here. Well, there's some acids. Also, I'm decapitated slightly. That's a nice lamp advertisement. I think the problem was that I was heading into this intersection from this direction here, where it didn't look that impressive, but when you're heading from this direction here, you can see buildings like this one over there. Unfortunately, I'm not quite as skilled as this guy in terms of drifting around this corner. Although you could say that's not particularly that hard, but... Hey, I mean, I can try. Yamato is a relatively trusty car. Although I'm not too sure it's that good in drifting. But it works. At least so. Right. I mean, somebody's driving around with a Skyline, so... Now that thing is definitely not quite that great for drifting, but I guess 4-wheel drive? Maybe? What I want to explore is like a pedestrian right now. Briefly. give me the carbine over here. So put my cable away. My towel has decided to absolutely fold in my back and be a complete nuisance for once again. And then we can drive a bit. So, well, I guess you're gonna drive around the barrier. And obviously, you have to then contend. Okay, they did put invisible barriers before you fall to the void. On one hand, I do appreciate that. Okay, they don't let you drive a millimeter there. Oh, there's a race car. It has anime girls on it, so it is improved. I'm pretty sure there should be escalators down to the staircases, not escalators, down to the subway. I don't think you go particularly far. I think they're stuck down there and they're crying for help. Oh, well, at least you can't drive into it. Start getting a bit hilarious. And obviously I'm nitpicking. Nobody outside of me will actually notice that you can just not draw. Yeah, make the object solid to avoid people trying to become a subway. It's blocked off a bit more. Ah, you can't go through there. Well done, huh? I should have probably brought the Civic. It would have been like a bit more compact for driving around these areas here. And that is what happens when I try to drift. And stall. Yeah, I guess the intention is when you're heading towards the station that you would turn off there instead of doing the U-turn over here, but you can just head right here. So head back to the station. What was, I think, one more road that I wanted to head into. Okay, what are you doing? Yeah, I want to jump the curb and go up there. Actually, I can't go in there. I have to go in the other one. I have to go up this way. I think two great minds think alike, or something like that. Although I think he has discovered that you can't head in there. Yeah, they blocked us off. Yeah, seems this is also blocked off. Can head up there for sure, I've tried that already. Oh man. Let's just get out of the way so people can actually have fun. Oh, hey, there's some actually working escalators. Now that is interesting detail work. UK. Well, let me return you a no year. Oh, I think somebody forgot to block it. They did block it off. They just didn't put barriers down for it. I think this building isn't quite done yet. Is it just me? Or is this building not quite done? Ouch. Oh damn me on Discord. Jump up the curb. I mean, that's halfway worked at least. Also, I am hedged now. MR hedge. It's a bit weird, but we're MR hedge now. Where's sent me something? Go back to website. But I wanted to check. I might just do another LFM race. I'm a bit dissatisfied with this. Actually, nah, I wasn't the second fastest guy. There were people with 1934s. I clocked my fastest lap on the last lap, so that's not so impressive. Well then, Speedy Rocks GT4. There's a session in about 20, not 20 minutes. The session is in about, well, actually 24 minutes or so. So, there's 38% cloud coverage, 10% rain. Let's see, will this be actually... let me just open me. Yeah, I know I have switched the scene, so you don't watch me use my browser right now. I wanted to also check who the hell DM'd me. Oh yeah, he DM'd me. Needs a boop. Not a boop, but a boop. So that works for me. Then I need here to configure the values. We have, I think, still 21 degrees. We have 10% variance, I think. No, we have 20% variance still. I think that's still 0.2 setting here. 10% rain and 38 cloud coverage. Can't configure it that detailed, but we can go to 0.4. And then configure Sunday, and what race time would that be? 2300. Pretty sure it's Sunday, isn't it? Information. Yeah, day 3 of the week. Let's actually briefly sign up. So, sign me up. Okay. Well then, set this to race, and we're actually at 30-minute sessions. So, yeah, this is significantly less likely to have rain. There's still an 8% chance for rain, 10% for a mixed session. Oh, actually, I have the wrong time of day. Just noticed. Yeah, no, it didn't change anything apparently. Yeah, it didn't change much. Yeah, but 80% is the chance to have some rain there. It will be definitely colder. I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I've just signed up already for it, so I just need to. I wanna briefly check something. And it's the guy, the other Maserati driver, asked me over the MC how much wing I used. So let me just get my setup for the Maserati here. Maserati, where is my, there's my Silverstone. Maybe if we export that to desktop. Because I don't think I changed the wing setting. Where's the wing setting in here? Rear wings, that's 4. I think it was 4 also in game. Alright. Oh, ich wollte das nicht sehen. Ich will zurücknehmen. Ah, egal. Egal. Whatever. I answered him. All we need to do. So, let the MR hedge emerge again. Somebody send us setup for the Supra time attack. It's just. Oh fuck. Brother, I'm stuck. We're stuck. Wing stuck, I'm back here. So let's see, we're just gonna use teleport at that point. Teleport to Shinjuku Shibuya station. Well, it claims no cars are nearby. Let's just select this and teleport. And bingo, we're here. Well, that was a successful teleport. It's in the chat for me. That one. I think that's not the right way. Actually, this is the right way. For this. Actually, no, this is not the right way. I'm the wrong side for it. Can I jump this? Yes, we can. I need to actually practice drifting. For drift cars. I can slide cars, that's... No. I did the Mustang. It's like, it just comes around very quickly. I don't have time to like counter steer times. Well, the sun is setting right now, and it's like, well, the closest thing I have to drift, but like it's more like me just having oversteer into the corner and then just continuing the slide. And stall. We have a few minutes more, 10 minutes about. Oh, fuck. Just look at those guys pulling some. I mean, that's still decent in comparison to what the hell I'm doing. Honk. And it was just understeer. Couldn't get the wheel spin mid corner there because of the turbo lag. Yoink. I look like such a jerk to these guys. Fuck. Stalled. Like you can get the rev car up to revs, but it won't, well, wheel spin. You won't get turbo boosted as soon as the clutch drops, the car boosts, and you just go around. There's a bit of a problem, you could say. Hey, GMLT again. I mean, ACC at least takes no time basically to start. Barring the fact that I have to wall bounce. And also I'm drifting without a handbrake. I just have to mention that. Which would perhaps at times make my time easier, but at times it wouldn't make a freaking difference if I wheel spin out of control like that all the time. Oh. A bit too much reverse entry. Right like that. Oh fuck! I forgot to switch scenes when I stopped doing shit. Ah! I've been sliding and everything around and it just forgot to switch scenes again. God damn it. That happened again. Because I had the timer pulled up, not the which scene I'm looking at. On RX-7 I showed up. I think it's murderers as well. Hell, also I've West Coast. Is that on purpose? No, it's no longer on purpose. Oh fuck. I nearly potted my ML2. Ah! All my epic fails of drifting have not been shown. And it's just been sliding without seeing. Oh, I think it's in some ways better than that. Unfortunately, we do have to leave now. Is that also an ML2? Blue one. Oh fuck. No, it's a Silvia. Ah, fuck. Oh, hello Silvia. Probably better suited to this than my ML2. Also, I've just noticed the girl is also on my gloves. Well, that is a cultured ML2, to say the least. How are you? Ah, again. At least I didn't get stuck in the lamppost again. Well, I should probably one more sliding attempt, and I have to leave. I have to leave for my LFM race. Yeah, this was planned, totally. I'm pedestrian MRT again. Hello, could you kindly... I just didn't want to whisper now. Ah, come on. Okay, one more. Oh god. Oh, there's not able to. Hey, show me how you can actually do it with this car. He probably will just style on me immediately. Okay, at least I'm not the only one. I think the problem is that this thing is a mid-engine card, so you just get snapped when you start going sideways with the car. Right. Okay, we have to exit. We have to get into ACC. We do have to get back into ACC. I think I'm gonna keep the overlay into ACC, which is slightly a bit odd for the car, but hey, go figure. I don't think that's too much of a problem for me. ACC, Steam VR mode, okay, play. Okay, it's cycled back to the stream start, which is wrong. That's a bug that I know of. And we can fix it. So, also I forgot to copy my session ID. Well, okay. I mean, we'll probably still more in time. It's, you could say, quite annoying. Wait a second, it says server open in 4 minutes? Oh, I'm an idiot. Server obviously opened and fuck, the sign up ended at 5. Yeah, obviously the sign up ended at 5, not on. I have 4 minutes still left on the timer. Problem is that AC takes like half an hour to start, so go figure, that shit ain't gonna start in time. Yeah, this has not been the most well organized stream, I can say the least. Test of the friendship, don't help me, this says. I mute the wrong thing. Mute myself instead of the. Yeah, that's a funny meme. But I will avoid showing that one. Although it's not too bad. Christian with his quality memes there. So that meme is decent. Right. Do we have something else here going on? Wait a second, he's driving a good smile every day. Right then. Okay. Oh yeah, I still forgot to copy the bloody ID. Bro, I was 8 minutes behind on stream. Oh god. Oh god, that gives the idea of like you were 8 minutes behind, and you were the one that to tell me that I was on the wrong seat. God damn it, that is brutal for me. Oh, obviously the server isn't live yet. Wait still for the server. Who's actually now on the intro list? We have about 9 people on the entry list now. There's quite a few rookies on there who don't have any rating. There's no further Maserati so far. And I think I don't recognize anyone on there who to have previously raced in the race an hour ago. Or I'm probably just blind or something. You know, that's probably more likely. I don't remember names to begin with well. I need to stick names in my face for like 15 minutes or so for me to have a chance in remembering them. Oh, now it has ticked over to 23. Right, okay. Got some water. The sorry should be with me who fucked up not switching it back after just writing some Discord messages and stuff. Like a complete fool. There is the LFM server, and let us connect again. Let's actually verify that I had. Right. Let's actually load the setup again. How much wing did I have? Yeah, 4. I was actually right when I told him. Well then, we want to close up the brake ducts because it is colder, for sure. So far it's dry. We do basic prep for set. 20 liters or so, I think, good for qualifying. Probably need more tire pressures because the track is significantly colder than when I set this car up. I don't know precisely because I'm an idiot and don't save the actual temperature conditions in my setups. Yeah, that's a decent idea to actually do, except that I don't do it. I'm smartened. So, Maserati setup applied. I have a bunch of Caymans. We have someone named Jojo. In the McLaren, so kind of fitting. Downright a Jojo villain there. Right, 30 seconds about remaining in free practice. And let's see, maybe we actually get hit with rain, or hopefully not. It's calculated there's a 1 in 10 chance for rain, and there's another 1 in 10 chance for mixed conditions, so...
Green light. Go, go, go.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting actually dry conditions. At least for qualifying. Hello? Oh. I messed up! Fuck! Fuck, I messed up here because I... Oh, because I have my shifter still connected. It recognizes my shifter as one of the input devices. God, this is awkward to say the least. Right now. How do I solve this? Do I have throttle or something? Yeah, throttle, brake, work. I do have headlight flasher, so my steering wheel and everything is working. Those are the important parts. We can fix the other parts that we need. And it is an... ignition? Starter. Actually, we can just leave this. We just need the starter and ignition. And the rest is really, like, optional. I can just do that with the menu. I mean, I could start the engine also with the menu, but, like, let's just not do that. Sounds like a terrible idea for me.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Yeah, I can switch the headlights on, but, like, I mean, you can drive in fucking ACC without headlights on. Where's my headlights? There they are. Alright. Oh, track conditions, optimum, okay.
Slow car ahead.
Yeah, I didn't know that that would happen. We would have dark conditions. Not that it bothers me too much. As long as I have headlights, you know, functional ones. Oh, that's a bit much curb there. The pit building looks very interesting at night. I think I have raced at Silverstone at night in ACC before, but it's... I guess it's been a hot minute since I've done that actually. I was about to say I haven't done an AC Enduro on this track and then remembered, like, wait a second, I have done one. I have done the Coach Dave 1000. Yeah. I think my tires are slightly under pressured. Still. Despite raising the tire pressures by 4 psi and closing the brake ducts up, I think it was just way too little. Rear tires are up to 26, but that's still a 4 psi off the target. Yes, I continue to be weeb. And turn tires into flatter shapes than Nazuna's chest. Somehow. I bent quantum physics. Although I don't actually suffer from that bad for flat spotting. How's the M4 GT4 in this game? The M4... They look ugly as a sin, but... the M4 GT4, I haven't actually driven it, I think. Also, I'm just fastest right now. We've just casually gone fastest. Well, absolutely having my tire pressures messed up, but hey. Should probably about... Oh, I have my time remaining covered up. It's 3 minutes remaining on the timer. That was stupid for me. Sorry. Because that cost me massive time and him. That was stupid. Sorry. I have enough time to start another lap. That's fine. Because I'm sure these guys should be able to improve on this. What was my time? An 11.8. It's not that quick. A Maserati. I know I can go quicker than that. Oh yeah, that's also a consideration that I just thought of. Like, in these conditions, you do need longer to actually get the tires up to them. Please drive a bit faster. I don't want to run into the back of you again. My second run. But yeah, I haven't been able to, I haven't gotten around to driving the M4 yet. I think maybe I've driven it once, but like not much. I don't think I've actually raced the thing. The M4 GT4. I haven't driven the M4 GT3 a few times, but not the M4 GT4. I've not touched that. As far as I've touched it, I think once, but I haven't like raced, I think, really in it. Oh, I've watched someone else drive it, something like that. Oh, I think I did one of my track medals in that thing, but like not competitive laps with it. It is a very fast car on a straight line. So it really excels there. And for cornering, you kind of just... It struggles obviously with cornering, as far as I know. It's been a hot minute since I've dealt with actually racing against one of them. When I was driving with the KTM, I remember getting stuck behind them from time to time. Yeah, they're mightily impressively large. I don't think anybody's running them right now in any league. It's all like McLaren, Alpines, Porsche, and Maseratis. I'm not saying that the M4 isn't viable, I think it's still probably one of the better GT4s. I think it's an actually competitive car. I dropped a lot of time there in the final 2 corners. It was still in provisional pole somehow. Despite that there was like 8 tenths in this lap easily. Right then. Why'd the tires look to have halfway these? Nah. Also they are like relatively low, except the front right. That could be also like just me attacking. Oh yeah, I don't have my alternative escape. I need to press actually the escape button to escape. Alright, okay. I mean the second fastest guy is also a rookie, so that gives you an idea. This is basically like the dead people split. There's no competition. I think a full PSI into the left side tires. And here I think 0.8 perhaps. And here's 0.6 or so. Nah, but 0.1 out of those two. Right, okay, we actually need fuel, otherwise we're not going far in this race. We should be fine with about 50 liters or so. Well then, I think we have everything together right now. Oh, and I say that and then suddenly one of the fucking Porsches decides to put 2 seconds on me. For fucking sakes. There was an alien hiding in plain sight the entire time. 2:09 09.4 is just completely alien times. But thank you. For fuck's sake, it's like I was like, oh, this might be like a relaxing drive to finish the evening off. No. He had to last minute clock a lap time in. Last fucking minute there. Yeah, he invalidated all his laps before that. What did you do? He wasn't lapping all of them in the 09s. That's something. Oh, that guy is stupidly quick at that point. Ah, fucking aliens. Ruin the fun always for everyone. At least he gives the lobby a bit elo, so we can gain a bit here. I mean, he will just run away, even if I actually pull together and like put decent laps in suddenly. I don't think I will go much faster than like 10:05. I think at maximum I can get out of this car. Really? I don't think I can go much faster than that.
30 seconds.
Oh yeah, right, we don't have any lights, enduro. Anything else I need to do in here? No, I don't think so. Ignition starters are already mapped. I just need to roll off at this point.
Stay single file. Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Oh, wait a second. I might have underfueled the car. Because I remember that I set up the fuel for Silverstone for it to be because the Silverstone has a pit stop in the middle. But I don't think my setup actually included that strategy part. Oh, we're way too quick. That's the problem. Well, the thing is with the fuel readout right now is that this is based on this formation lap right now, the fuel consumption in it. SimHub is going predicting mode right now. I would need the fuel consumption number from prior to the from the qualifying session, because currently it predicts that I will burn about 3.3 liters per lap, which obviously we're right now driving with. Like, formation laps can actually consume a lot of fuel. Yeah, I know how much fuel actually is in my tank. I do, but like I don't know how much fuel consumption I had prior to this, because it has reset It always resets when the session switches the fuel meter for some reason in SimHub, even though the intention there is this thing to carry over, but it for some reason does reset. The issue this causes is that I don't have a fuel number. SimHub has at some point implemented that when you're on an out lap, it will start predicting the fuel consumption you're gonna have over the lap based on how much fuel you've consumed so far around the lap and how much lap is left. Because it knows those two. So yeah, having a bit warm, high pressure rear tires, I would say. Not warm, but like very high rear right pressure, I guess. But it should be fine in all honesty, it should be enough. I don't know what he's doing, particularly all these stunts. That's cold conditions and everything. Like, he knows that he should be much faster than me and shouldn't worry about my performance. Slightly oversped there. But I'm fine, I didn't get a rifle for that. We got a bit of exit there. He has that extra little bit of grip for the corners that aliens have. He just carries that slight tendency of more speed for the corners and he just out edges you. Even though my car should be quite a bit faster for the high speed corners than him. Oh, brakes, please? I would say that's goodbye alien at this point. There's just nothing you can do against these people. Why am I calling people aliens? They're no longer human. Oh fuck, that is too wide. Okay, fine. Even though I was off throttle there. Yeah, I think I should have enough. Ah, too late run brakes there. Lack of stopping power. Yeah, I mean, my driving has been all day not particularly clean. Hello, brakes. Could I kindly actually stop for corners instead of four-wheel sliding off the track? Kindly appreciated your driver. Oh yeah, right, that's why I'm sliding four wheels off, because I have the wrong fucking brake bias still. I was running 50% brake bias instead of correct amount. Now that is great. But I can definitely not expect of the Porsche to have drop off. They won't have that to deal with. For sure. We're losing about a second per lap. My fuel concerns were again ill-founded because we are under 3 liters of fuel consumption per lap, and that should be more than enough. Minutes 10.2 from him, 2 minutes 10.8 for me. Driving worse instead of faster. I should be going faster. I'm saying that while we're absolutely dominating the rest of the field. Yeah, I think he's gonna go sub 2 minute on sub 2 minute 10 now. I think this is a sub 2 minute 10 lap there. He's on. Also, my rear tires have decided after I stopped completely burning them with bad brake bias that they actually wanna reduce in tire pressures. Yep. Predicted that correctly. He just went 2 minute 09.7 and I couldn't even go 2 minute 10. Back of the field is lapping 2 minute 14s. No, the leader is not an advantage, he's on a Porsche as well. Oh, fuck. Stupid. Yeah, it is regarded as being completely overpowered in GT4. I haven't taken particularly a liking to it when I drove it once at Laguna Seca. I completely did not like the car. Perhaps it is like its GT3 counterpart where you need 5,000 hours of setup work to get the car to work. Which, like, ain't nobody got time for that shit besides aliens. They have all the time in the world, apparently. I'm not gonna sit down and make thousands of hours of setup work. I'm just gonna drive my car. Because that's fun compared to just grinding setup work. And still being beaten by this guy, so... You know. No, it's fun. The Maserati in comparison doesn't actually need that much setup work, it's just drive. Can't really do much on the setup front. Although next thing you know, some alien pulls out some crazy lap times with it. You never know. No improvement whatsoever. Trading tenths back and forth with myself, but it's just not enough to actually improve the lap time. Hey, actually he has drop time there. Dropped about a second there. But that's strange. Maybe he's waiting up for me, maybe he actually made a mistake. He's just trying to set the fastest lap he's ever set. race. Yeah, that's also an objective you can do. In these cold conditions, that might be ideal.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Yeah, he's at a 13.0 this time around, which is not particularly quick, I have to say. Ah, fuck. And all time gone again. Not that I had much. clocks at 10 minutes, at 2 minute 10, 20. I'm still lapping mid 11s. I just cannot get away from them. I think they're just playing probably with track limits there. Definitely a bit of a lonely race here. That had to happen again. And we still have about 8.5 minutes or so to go. Fuel, oh plenty. Gaps behind, also plenty. Gap in front, well, there's also plenty. Unfortunately. Well, I guess I had a chance to chase something, even though that was absolutely impossible. Or like a dog chasing after a car. That's how I feel with this one. Yeah, rip. Ripperoni for me. The timer really stretches right now. Like, man, it feels like eternities right now. Feels like I'd be stuck in a purgatory here. Having to deal with this track here. And it continues to lap low for 10s, and I'm just like, yeah, I would like to escape the 11s, thank you very much. And that's not possible at all. I've won once into the 10s and never again. Classic me moment. Absolutely no pace left. But this is a half an hour race, so the tires should be still alive. We also have 3 laps to go, including this one. Which I guess is the only light at the end of the tunnel here. For any of this. Hurting anyone, it's very relatable. I mean, going around in circles can be fun as well, it's just... I don't know, fate has been sealed already and there's just nothing happening. Sounds like it's difficult for me to get around the circuit. It's like, I can't improve my lap time. Stuck with being unable to. Even if I try, it just doesn't want to do it. The car in front is running away. I'm running away from the car behind with absolute ease. There's no like traffic or anything to deal with. There's just nothing. It's just dark. And that is the point where it gets very boring. With no goals to achieve, no nothing, it's just wait 4 minutes to finish the race finally. Yeah, that is 100% true. There's nothing in front of me for the next 12 seconds, there's nothing behind me in 20 seconds. That's the definition of a no man's land. In 24 I still had at least something to do. But it's very interesting because, I mean, this car is in itself a challenge to just drive around the circuit. And I'm getting bored. My mind here. But a very interesting situation to be in. Yeah, I don't think I'm particularly cut out for daily racing, but you know, I want the license so I can potentially do some enduros that they host, so that's the end goal really. I mean, daily GT4 racing would be cool and stuff, but like there isn't that much grid size for GT4s to begin with. The best you get in the 7 PM and 9 PM sessions some 16, 20 guys, and that's it. On the weekend you might get 25 or so, but like not much more. It's all single split. Yeah, I mean I guess I can flash, but if I was a board I could flash the headlights. And yeah, the flasher on the Maserati is incredibly slow. There under the brake bias. Unfortunately I have the lights and stuff unmapped because, well, I had my shifter still connected, so guess what, I'm not gonna flicker around with headlights and stuff. But this lap is slow as all hell.
Neither has finished the race.
And the guy's left.
Excellent job there. P2.
Yeah, he's returned to the pits before I even hit the start finish. Finally, this is over. Finally. When these consistency ratings have taken a dive. Right, we've done it finally. Return to garage. Okay, well that's done. 15 seconds behind the next car, 22 seconds ahead of the next car. Let's just say there's a slight skill disparity here. This fireworks is so sad, Lamar. Oh yeah, they're over there. We have 9 cars on the track. It's not as much of a spectacle as it can be. Could I kindly get my escape button? I'm stuck. Let me out. I'm clearly in there. It's just I don't have anything but escape, and it's not letting me exit that way. Oh great, I have to... Actually, I might be stuck for good. I might be actually stuck for good and have to alter for the game. Oh, that's fun, because I don't have an escape button. Fuck. Yeah, okay, we lost connection to the server, but we still can't fucking escape. Why are you not letting me escape? I know I have to press this weird button combination to escape, but... Right. I don't think it's unfortunately anywhere on my shift to that button. Oh, it actually is. I'm able to get there. Yes. When I switch my shifter into sequential mode, the upshift one mapping is actually that thing, so... Hallelujah, we had an escape button. And yet we've actually got out of there again. Alive and well. I guess we could join the Shutoko project again. Maybe it's nighttime now finally. And briefly visit Shibuya again. So just briefly show by there. At night. Although... I said there's... Oh, how many fucking tabs are generated there? So I'm ending in 17 hours for tomorrow's races, which I'm not gonna attend any of those. I'm going to actually be busy tomorrow running a different event, and it is running a 90-minute race, the season final for SRXP with Maserati. Let's hope that goes a bit better than what has happened tonight, really. I'm getting absolutely completely coped onto. What do I want to use, really? Do I want to come with a Civic in there, an S2000? Maybe the Murcielago? because I haven't been able to drive it either. Time attack. I think the S2000 might be actually able to be drifted a bit. The S2000 legendary. Yeah. Oh, I'm at 120 now, gee. Yeah, I've actually grown quite a few subscribers over the last days. It's not many, but like, it's getting to actually some number. I need to make bit better quality content, because this stream I don't think is up to my already very low standards. Which is saying something. So, right, it is actually night. Somewhat predictably. Well then, switch scene to AC. We could just briefly. Is it up now already? Alright, it's still the 9 PM session. Right then, okay, let us drive a bit. It's actually night, or is it sunrising soon? I think I need to actually just set up briefly on the car. Because the S2000 needs, I think, a gear ratio adjustment, because it otherwise tops out immediately. ABS can stay on, rear wing is I think fine. Okay, that works. That works as well. Good. Sixth gear and just flying by the traffic here. It is hilarious at fun times. Yeah, what we can go one off ramp further and drive back. We'll take a bit of top speed driving. Because the next off is a U-turn. I don't know what the twisty inside route's name is. Off the, I think this is the coastal B route here. And then you switch over to the city side highway that is way more twisty. I mean, this has also quite some tight turns. This is the off ramp here. Very big. Like, you're asking in file size, or do you ask in kilometers? Because so far I've traveled, because this is a fraction of the distance that this mod offers. Like, you can just travel south, I think southeast? Yeah, southeast, like, for a long time. Before you hit Yokohama. There's a monorail. For fuck's sakes. Oh, come on, for fuck's sakes. Fucking stupid AI car. Yeah, all in all, the map is massive. And we're just like at the northern end of the thing. I think at full speed travel at over 300 kilometers an hour on that highway stretch, because that parking area where we spawn is like the northern end of the coastal highway section. I think, I think it's the B route, and at least the northernmost section that is in the mod, and then heading all the way south at full speed, probably without traffic at about 300 kilometers an hour, takes about 13 minutes or so, give or take. I think you're behind again, I will just say that. Have to wait here for the traffic. You can teleport, so as I did earlier actually, when I left the server to switch over to the MR2 over the RX-7. Most people spend most of the time in the C1 loop. That's where most activity is, because it's close to the parking area and also it's twisty and stuff. Ah. Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Come on, Civic. Because, yeah, that's a new Civic. What? I'm not mistaken. Maybe, but wait, that's not a Civic. What the fuck am I talking about? That was clearly a Toyota. Oh, was it? I think it's a Civic. Just outside Shibuya. Now, along the open stretch back over to Shibuya. Once we're there, I could like pull up an image of the map. How large this area is. And I should also finally put the bloody link into the description for all of the stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a mod, but the car set for this doesn't use it. I mean, it's AC after all. There's like basically a mod for freaking everything. Yeah, it's not in the fast car set or nor in the slow car set. Or maybe it's in the slow car set? I don't know. I don't think it is. 370 set, right. Right, here the off ramp here. And I don't think I can actually drift this thing. There's too much power. Too much power and I have too little control of it. Oh yeah, the reflections are funny with VR. Yeah, this thing, the turbo just comes in and it just goes phew. Why is this like flower pot in the middle of the area? But all these like advertising boards and everything is had to be all modeled. It just looks absolutely stunning in this like complicated footpath here to get over this like highway section here, which yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't lead shouldn't lead into a building there. Pretty sure that shouldn't. Slot back into here. I don't know where actually that ramp downwards goes. To hell or something? I don't know. The thing is with moving hands in VR and stuff is I need to strap trackers onto my arms, most likely how this entire thing works. And one of the reasons when I started like doing VTubing and stuff is because it is just very awkward to drive with that. I mean, I could just actually demonstrate it. I mean, I can't get the in-game hands to move, but I can get my model obviously to move its hands. Right. Because obviously I can't use my hands for like holding trackers or anything. And well, my NX controllers are probably the best thing I have for like tracking anything. And my other control, if you have like Tundra trackers, it's probably like easier actually to pull off. Also, I should perhaps consider calibrating because now my hands are like somewhere else. So give me my keyboard. Not bad. Hey keyboard. Settings, calibration. And also I should probably do a standing calibration instead of what I'm anyway doing here. It's a weird one. Right. This is halfway decent even. Although nah. Like this is my hands together. That's not right. You can adjust that stuff, but it's like starts getting very complicated. In any case. I'm not sure. Actually, you probably don't see my hand moving even, because my model cuts out in the bottom, isn't it? Hello, could I get frames, please? Okay, let me just show grid and move myself a bit up. Take up a bit more screen real estate. Okay then. Well. Now there is another technique for like doing hand tracking and stuff, but I don't think that's used for like for AC. I don't know. Let me get the keyboard at least out of the way. But yeah, my controller, for example, there is like my right hand controller is hitting the steering wheel. It's definitely probably interesting where I actually have my hands in certain situations. It's just pulling it logistically off is not an easy one. And also this hurts quite a bit, I can tell you, with how I strap these NX controls on. I continue to spin here. Wow. That was halfway actually decent. Are you sure you can drive away the car, please? Yeah, it must be some sort of content manager feature as far as I know. Maybe it is in the beta branch, maybe it is already released. Also, I'm not running the latest version of Content Manager because my soul bugs out if I do that. Like, it looks like absolute shit. Because the game just suddenly gets dark and I don't know why. Maybe there's a new update finally for Soul to fix this, but it's supposed to work and it's just, it doesn't, and I've tried around and it's just, it seems to be me problem, and like I've done like uninstall, I've not uninstalled the entire game, but I've like removed Soul, removed a bunch of like shit manually, did a uninstalled not Content Manager, uninstalled custom shader patch, reinstalled. Oh, there's multiple people who showed up. Hey! Well, he might have been just casually floating there. Oh, fuck. I continue to suck at drifting completely. Oh, I'm heading the wrong way now. It was half decent set of slides there. Ah, fuck. I guess that actually looked half decent. I mean, I'm still not getting the hang of it. It still sucks, but like, when I do stuff like that where I just poke the throttle a bit too much. Significantly easier to head into the opposite direction here when sliding around that corner. I think you just need to take your time with the slide. Drive it slowly. And then it works suddenly. Yeah, you can sometimes hear me like knocking my controllers around. That's not good for the controllers. And it's definitely the most compact solution I personally own for this. We have the most wanted 2005 map that got converted to AC. Looks cool, but it's very blocky, and I think it makes you gadget a lot. Yes, yes, indeed. I do own it. I have driven on it. It's very funny. I have it downloaded. I also have the yeah. Okay. Right. But yeah, I have also the Underground 2 map, which is it's grown a lot at this point. It has the main area now, but unfortunately, I will say, well, I think yeah, the car's toast. I wedged it in there. Well, let's collision molding together the stuff. Right, okay. Yeah, let's just exit, I think. We could just briefly load up the most wanted map. But in the Underground 2 map, the casino area is very... unfortunately, the lighting has not worked out. It has in the like very old version where it's just like the airport in that area. The lighting worked there very well, but now it doesn't work, unfortunately, anymore. That's very sad. All and then we have the NSX Need for Speed Most Wanted map. Could head into Rockport, I guess. Question is with which car? Which car would be a nice fit for that? I have this. I downloaded a Celica S2 SS2. So the last model I think of the Celica. Yeah, there's the Corolla Altis that I'm gonna drive, I think, on Wednesday. Oh, I just noticed my arm is used to control it, but now, oh fuck, because I'm having this here. Something faster. I don't think something fast will actually work well on that map. Let's just briefly check the results of this in the weirdest way possible, because I have to use my left hand to navigate on my right hand controller. Really weird stuff, right? Okay, show results. Yeah, this race really boosted my safety rating. I guess my spins in the previous race did count into my safety rating, so I didn't increase my safety rating by that much. Yeah, I have 4 incident points there collected. Yeah, off tracks and like stuff are apparently included in the incidents, so that's why I didn't gain that much safety rating in the first race. But this time around I gained quite a bit of safety rating. Obviously I'm not gaining any elo still because, well, I'm running alone. The strength of field was still pretty high there, because this guy came in with like 2077 elo. So, I mean, if this guy with 2000 elo beats me like this hands down, like, that's not looking great for me. Could I kindly open this? Fuck it, we're gonna use the mouse cursor. Why do you not allow me to navigate upwards? Okay, fuck you. I'm just gonna do it backwards, okay? Like some chimp or something. Right, this one. Look again. Yeah, incident points 2. Hey? Why did I gain barely any safety rating then? That makes no fucking sense. It's wet. I have 2 incident points. I gain barely any safety rating. I'd rather a race in the dry, in night. Gain multiple incident ratings. Right, okay. Okay. Right then, exit this thing. Well then, okay, yeah, you said something fast. Let's actually pick something reasonably fast. I mean, we could come with a race car. Oh, right, I did download that bus mod. Let's try driving a bus. I know it's not fast. However, there's a drift version of the bus. You know, we can just drive the drift version of the bus. The normal bus would already be probably ridiculous, but like, let's drive a drift version of the bus. This time of day, that should work. Right, okay. Oh yeah, I could have checked in Content Manager if I can do anything with the hands. Well, I need to check most likely if I can update my soul to fix the problems with soul. Right, okay. Well, let's see if we can even get out of the parking lot here. There's a final drive adjustment. That's worrying in some ways. There's a turbocharger adjustment. Engine limiter is already at maximum. Brake bias. I think that should be fine now. Let's just... I need to do a brief adjustment on my seating position because I don't want my neck literally sitting behind myself. I've said it a few times, how hard is this? But I mean, this one isn't too bad, honestly. Seating the driver a bit backwards in this case can actually like help with stuff. Right then, okay. Saved. I don't really need mirrors. They exist, but I guess they exist. That's all I need to care about it. Right. Okay then. Yeah, I guess the exit is here. I guess that worked out somehow. Oh god, damn this there. Did I note that I have damage enabled? Like I always have for single player? Also, we probably should have bumped the power output. I was like afraid that we might like not fit underneath there, but apparently we did, so that's good. Oh fuck. I didn't choose that. Ah, fuck. Let's briefly reset, I guess. To pits. Maybe. I mean, we can reduce... Oh, wait. That's actually shortening the garages. We have 6 gears in the car, so that's something. And we can obviously just, like, decrease, the turbo boost a bit, so we can actually, drive it a bit. It doesn't look that bumpy. Well, we're not traveling that fast, and also we're traveling in a car, I'm saying already, that has a relatively soft suspension, so that's one of the big things. And this area isn't actually that bumpy. When you start heading to Rosewood, it really just gets absolutely terribly bumpy. I have no clue how fast I'm traveling. You have actually more of a clue how fast I'm traveling. Let's try hitting downtown Rockport out of this exit here. That worked. Somehow. Oh fuck. Also, the entire members in general are very twisty. So if you travel with anything that is like more power than a stock sports car is, like sporty road car, then well, you start running into troubles very quickly. This windscreen cracks too quickly. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, this thing has 2000 horsepower. As I mentioned, this is the drift version of this thing. And I'm trying to sort of drive it sensibly. I said sort of. Camden interchange. Let's head over here. I forgot how actually decent this looks. This version. Probably staying further actually. Will we fit here? Well, the collision model doesn't ask questions, so we don't either. But yeah, the mass of the bus is basically just being like, well, we don't care. And also that you reach 200k is basically anyway the upper limit of what you can basically do on these roads before you start actually running into big trouble with a road car. Oh fuck. Let's not head for the gas station. Let's make day happen. I did not actually expect to make it. Well, there is Liberty City in AC. So not San Andreas, but GTA 3 is available. That actually exists, and I do have that one downloaded as well. And that one suffers from like similar issues that like this map suffers from, but actually in some ways worse. Oh. Left the goalpost there. Let's probably head for here. I think the jump is open, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Fucking hell. It's gonna be 17 soon, I can't believe it. Yeah! Like, I had to remind myself. I recently actually played through the game again. And then, the controllers I used actually completely packed up, so I have 2 broken PS4 controllers on my desk. One doesn't turn on at all, even if you give it a known good battery, and the other one... And we're probably, yep, falling for the map, as expected. Let's just say this is very uncomfortable for me, because the left and right eye sees something completely different, and this doesn't align completely correctly. It's very messed up, this image. I'm probably getting out of the screen at this point. But yeah. This is part of also one of the bigger problems with this map. You just like, if you hit a jump, you're just gonna be launched through the map immediately. One of the big problems with it. Let's swap to something mildly more sensible, but still like perhaps quick. Which car could we drive? Which car could we drive? There's too many options, god damn it. We could actually drive the drift version of the M3 E30 drift. Drift spec of that. Oh, the step 1. A touring car. We could drive the ATC cars again. And, could bring a Acura NSX Stage 1. I think that would be sort of sensible. And not sensible, but like, yeah, sort of fun. Let's spawn Rosewood. And... just... is he gone? Just like... you drive your beloved... Oh yeah, I could. I know, in an NSX here. It's also faster, so... Oh god, this makes a lot of noise. I'm not sure if this is still this car in the Shutoko Revival Project card pack, but it was at some point. This specific spec. And just to demonstrate to you fuck. And yeah, welcome again to the Abyss. You just get completely eaten in instant eaten by things if you try to jump somewhere. But yeah, this thing significantly fares worse with all the bumpy roads and stuff like that. I mean, we could go briefly a lap around the loop here. Just to start demonstrating the like issues with the bumps. Ugh. The hood is crumpled up slightly, that's cool. The bumps killed me in the normal game anyway. Yeah, they're already in the normal game bad enough. Yeah, as I mentioned, like I want to say, I killed two dead PS4 controllers. My brother effectively lent me one of his PS4 controllers, but took it back when because he didn't want to charge or something his controller, because it takes so long. I don't know, usually this thing immediately starts charging. Well, the problem probably was because that controller was completely dead. I could not get it to power on, even if I gave it a known good battery. That thing just didn't power on anymore. The other controller, well, it had busted sticks. So I started taking it apart, and then tried it, and now that thing doesn't even charge anymore either. So I've gone from one controller with bad sticks that charges, and one controller that is dead, to one controller that is dead and one that doesn't, with bad sticks that doesn't charge anymore, but has a bit of battery still left. Alright, in any case, we want to briefly head into the campus here, because that's funny. You know, driving through here. We didn't clip at least through the floor here. It's a likely occurrence there. Wait, where does this small road lead? I guess it leads to the main area here. Alright, leads back up here to the main area where you can... Where does this lead? Because usually you just travel straight on and not through this here. Yeah, I was putting it first to get going again. Right, okay, back into the campus. Is something written on here? I mean, the texture never got upscaled, so... yeah, it's not like you could read anything. Let's just head briefly through the hallways here. It was such an insane thing, if you think about it. Oh yeah, the glass pane here is for some reason not transparent, but you can drive through it. And also somehow the The boards are missing. Something has messed up with the glass transparency. And here, our car got eaten. Yeah, we're not through the floor, but I can tell you, Chief, definitely our rear right wheel is not anymore in the right position. We're definitely clipping somewhere through the floor, and it's... Actually, I have these controllers, so I might as well use them briefly to demonstrate. So I can do this. Yes. Let's just say our wheel is slightly mangled up, and up there as well. So yeah, go figure. Right. Okay. Right, I think as a closure for the stream, this is decent enough. Get off my... I mean, I could briefly perhaps show it how I've just mounted them onto my arms. Next controllers. Let me... We should probably exit this game briefly. Can I get my mouse pointer? Thank you. Exit. Okay. Right then. Okay. Let me pull up my screen so I can actually see where I'm pointing my arm. It's harmless. Right. Okay. Well then. There's my hand. Hello. And this is how I strapped it on. Let's just say this is not ideal, right? Let's just say that is definitely not the ideal way of strapping that controller on. The other solution that I would have that is somehow more bulky than this. Let me actually get those. Hold on. Come on. So, the other solution would be this tracker here. This thing is, as you might notice, thick as fuck. It is small and it has well a strap to like strap it onto. Technically the feet. That's what it's designed for, but like, look at how that extrudes outwards. Like, that is just massive. These are 2.0 Vive trackers, and they are mounted on a Trackstrap Pro, so with a battery bank in it. So I actually would get 4 hours of battery life on those. Actually, the track itself has 4 hours, then the Trackstrap has about 4 hours again. So yeah, that gives better battery life, but that means this thing is a very bulky package, which is fine, I guess, when mounted to your feet and you're doing, well, normal VR chat stuff, but like, if you strap those on your arms while you're driving, that just doesn't work. Right? That just won't work, because that just gets in your way constantly. Right. Okay then. And also part of like what actually hurt is like the plastic of the controller pressing into the inside of my wrist. Like, that is genuinely not so particularly fun part of that design. That wouldn't be with Trackstrap. There are smaller trackers than that exist for sure. I don't own any of them. Because I bought my trackers like some time ago, so I've gotten a few hours of use out of them, but I should probably use them a bit more. Right then. Okay. I thought it was actually longer online. We've only like streaming for about 3.5 hours. So, right then. Okay. Well. Let's get my feet back in. That's it. Wasn't particularly happy about this. It wasn't as successful as I wanted it to be, but hey, I've got 2 LFM races underneath my belt, and I have 2 LFM races underneath my belt. So I'm closer to being having a rank, being ready to like do some endurance stuff, perhaps there. You know, that's sort of a success, at least. Besides that, we explored Shibuya, although it was kind of like a letdown. Yeah. Well then, I will just say, tomorrow is a SLXP. Final race of the season. 1 hour, 1.5 hour race, I think, if I know it correctly. And then Thursday, if I know correctly again, is then the Racing Pals fun race. This time around at Fuji Speedway, the historic one with the fucking massive bank corner. But we're going to drive the TCL Toyota Altus. So we're going to get something a bit more reasonable around something very, very intimidating. But that's, and yeah. It's great if you enjoyed this day. I think this was a very scuffed stream. I hope to not be that scuffed in the future. In any case, bye bye.